Hello again. Here we are with part two of persuasive paragraph writing. That was my daughter holding up two fingers because this is part two. Very clever, right? Like a little guest star cameo. So in the first video for this, I used a pre-writing map to organize and collect my thoughts. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that pre-writing map and I'm going to turn it into an outline. And in an outline, what I'm doing is I'm writing I'm writing with complete sentences, but I'm not particularly worried about spelling and capitalization and punctuation and all that kind of stuff here, right? This is sort of like a pre-rough draft, right? This is a chance for me to start to organize my thoughts in fuller form, okay? And so the first thing I do, sorry, I had an alarm set. I'll worry about that later. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write a topic sentence. And let us not beat ourselves up with topic sentences. They do not have to be all fancy and full of big words and stuff like that, right? A topic sentence's purpose is to let my reader know what I'm writing about. And in that respect, I'm not going to say, I am going to write about, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Just say, right? So I'm going to just say Batman is a better superhero than Superman. Boom. That's my topic sentence, right? It is clear. It is unambiguous. I'm not saying I believe or I think. No, I'm just saying Batman's a better superhero than Superman. And I'm going to lay out my reasons why. And at the end of that, you might agree with me. You might not. That's fine. Right, that doesn't matter, right? But I've made my claim. All right, next, I'm going to start to give my reader an idea of what I'm going to talk about, right? But this is like a little teaser, and the program that I took this from refers to this as a general number sentence, and that's slightly misreading. I don't need to specify a number, although I can. Right. So I'm going to do that, right? And I'm going to say this is true for 3 reasons. Piece of cake, right? Piece of cake. And then I am now going to do my first point persuasive sentence, right? And this is my first main idea, which you'll notice I've listed in short form up at the top there, right? Human, self-made, anyone, right? This is just to keep this fresh in my memory, right? So my first persuasive point sentence is going to be something to the effect of, unlike Superman, Batman is a human being, right? He had human parents. He's from Earth, right? So in that respect, he's just like me. He's just like me, right? And now I want a supporting sentence here. Now here's where things get a little bit tricky, right? Because I listed 3 different things under Batman being human, right? And I might not be able to use all 3 of those, right? That's not necessary. I just need some support for this, some sort of explanation for what I'm doing here, right? So I'm going to continue this, right, with Batman can be hurt by the same sorts of things that hurt any human being. Right, and I think that's good enough for our purposes here, right? Because this is a pre-rough draft, right? This isn't even my rough draft. This is a pre-rough draft, okay? And then what I do is I continue this process, right? I do the same thing for my second point persuasive sentence. I do the same thing for my third point persuasive sentence, right? Which, continues down on the outline. Okay, so my second point persuasive sentence is Batman is a self-made man, and then I could talk about how he has improved himself, right? And then my third point persuasive sentence: anybody can be like Batman because anybody can use their gifts and work hard and help others with the things that they have and the things that they have learned, right? All right, and then I'm gonna clear this away. I'm gonna clear this away because what I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to scroll down, and the program that I'm using to record these videos doesn't let me scroll down. Well, I mean it will, but the text won't move, and then my outline ends up looking horrible, right? And so I end up with two concluding sentences, and I'll be perfectly honest, two concluding sentences aren't really necessary here. But you know, it depends on, this is more of a style kind of thing, right? So for my first concluding sentence, I'm just going to say something to the effect of, due to these reasons, it is clear that Batman is a better hero than Superman. Right? And then my final concluding sentence is, I'm going to kind of like restate or re-emphasize my overall point, right? My overarching point, right? Superman is an alien with fantastic abilities. No, abilities. I'm not really worried about spelling, but that would have bugged me if I left it that way. With fantastic abilities, but Batman is a regular person who has worked hard to be a hero. That seems good, right? Once all of that's done, once I've got my outline done, I check over the outline, make sure I like the order that things are done in and whatnot. After that, I do my rough draft. All right, and once my rough draft is done, I leave it alone for a little while, right? Leave it alone for a day or two. And then I do my revising and editing of my rough draft. I look for my mistakes. I look for things that I could have written better. I look for things that maybe I should have included that I didn't, or things that I did include that I shouldn't have. And then after I've made all of those revisions and edits, I rewrite my rough draft, and boom, there's my final draft, and I'm done with my 3-point persuasive paragraph. I hope this video helps the process here for you, and I look forward to seeing you in class next time we're all there together. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.